Hey Capricorn Aquarius, welcome into your Taurus season tarot reading here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle. For those of you that might be new here, welcome in. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back, my loves. And special shout out to all my channel members tuning into this message early and ad-free. I love you all so very much, and I thank you for your love and support. If you want to become a member of the channel for exclusive viewer perks and so much more, you can join at that button next to subscribe underneath this video if you see it as you're watching, or you can click the link in my description box below. Takes you to the same page, or you can overview my membership tiers, which we do have a new tier. So go and check that out. See wherever you're comfortable, wherever you want to join. And I would love to have you guys on the more intimate side of this channel, okay? What I was getting here for you, Capricorn Aquarius, there is somebody or someone in this energy. It could be you, it could be someone else. Take it again as it resonates. Keep in mind, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you, leave the rest for someone else. Don't be greedy with the energy, okay? But someone in this energy has an apology to make, okay? Or needs to do an act or wants to do an act of sincerity to prove something wrong. So I don't know if you or someone has the wrong idea about somebody else. Someone feels like they have to prove that they're not who you think they are, although their actions maybe point to who you think they are. It's like somebody wants a chance to redeem themselves. Someone also wants to maybe apologize for being a burden. I was getting this like heavy burden energy. Someone is heavily burdened, or they've placed burdens on you and they're now aware of that. And so someone wants to kind of apologize. I'm hearing come clean about it. So maybe somebody put energy on someone else without them knowing, or like something, again, maybe that's just the role here for earth air. Whatever is hidden in the dark is coming to the light in Taurus season. Okay, I definitely strongly advise that y'all watch your fellow element cusp. So for you, that would be Virgo, Libra, and Taurus, Gemini. Tune into those readings because they could also offer additional messages because y'all all swimming in the same stream of energy. Okay. Okay. So what's this burden? What's this burden? I'm seeing the Three of Cups in my mind's eye. So somebody has either overextended themselves, or there could be a feminine energy in this that's created a false perception. So like that needs to be cleared out. Okay. Or wants to apologize for coming at you in a certain way. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. It's something about burdens, though. What's this burden? Let's get into it. What's the burden here, Divine? The High Priestess, so you would know. And it might differ for a lot of y'all. When I say the word burden or somebody's burdened, whatever comes to mind, that's what we're talking about here. Okay? They're not going to give me details, but somebody definitely is burdened. Okay. And it seems like you already know in the ways that they are, or you already know what's burdening you. The Five of Pentacles. Somebody wants to maybe step into your world here, but they're coming in with heaviness. Someone could be trying to seek refuge in your energy, or like want your help or guidance or support on something. Okay, guidance and support on something. The Knight of Swords. What goes first? The Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Moon. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, something needs to be shuffled around or rearranged. Something happened out of order. Something's happening out of order or happened out of order. It's going to be painful for somebody to say this to you or tell you this. But with the moon and the high priestess, you kind of already know the Four of Pentacles. Somebody telling you something or giving this sincere act or apology is going to reveal some sort of chaos in their world or their life. Or like, is going to set something on fire and they know that. Or destroy something and they know that. And that's probably why they've been holding on to this, the Magician. Waiting for a different outcome or trying to get a different outcome. So whatever this is, it's gonna hurt maybe. Or like, it's going to cause destruction, but whatever it's causing destruction to probably needs to be destroyed. Clarify. The Chariot. Somebody has a confession to make. Temperance. Yeah. And whatever that confession is, it's going to shift someone's reality or shift your reality or shift the reality of a situation. Somebody's trying to avoid change. This could definitely be the season where that fixed nature of Taurus is revealed in all of us. So what we've been refusing or so slow to take action on and to shift is going to come up to the surface here. So it's up to everybody to kind of face that and deal with it as that comes. You would already know, with the High Priestess being your first card out, you already know what this is. Okay, so this is just going to be a message of confirmation for someone. Okay, can we clarify what's already known with the High Priestess? I just heard secretly betting against you. That's what somebody doesn't want you to know, that they've been betting against you the whole time. Yeah, that's happening a lot here, Earth Air energies. You got a lot that was hidden in the dark that's coming to light. Somebody was creating destruction so that you would fall into their arms, disrupting things behind the scenes so that you would see them as the true version of something or the truth. It's like you go to somebody for advice, right? On what should I do, or should I do this, or like what's going on? And then someone goes behind the scenes to initiate the scenario so that it plays out a certain way so that they can look like, okay, see, I was telling you the truth the whole time. Even though they might be lying. Someone's been saying a lie and then going behind the scenes to create the havoc and the destruction to make the lie true. To be like, see, I was telling the truth the whole time. You know, see, I would never guide you wrong, but you're not right. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay, all right. The Six of Cups, yeah. This is definitely tied into somebody's like memory or somebody trying to embody an energy to come off as the Six of Cups to someone else, to manifest some sort of union. Yeah, it's like, I'm the one that's here to open your heart. You should pick me, or it's me. I'm your special person, someone. When the whole time this person's been acting behind the scenes to cast that illusion. Yeah, okay, weird. It's like somebody learning about what someone likes so they could shapeshift into it and then show up. Look, I'm everything that you like. Like scanning somebody's subconscious to be like, oh, this person likes, you know, when people scratch their back. Okay, great. Like then they go in and like start scratching this person's back because they know that the person's going to have a positive association with that feeling and them. This is an imposter. This is somebody posing to be something that they're not. To get a union or to get on someone's chariot or to step on a timeline that they don't belong on. So someone using their intuitive gifts to create the Five of Pentacles for someone. Yeah, it's like destroying something, knowing that someone's going to come to you for help so then you could build them up and then they have a positive association with you and being their builder, not knowing that you're also their destroyer. This is somebody who feels like they have a soul connection to someone, trying to be someone's soulmate when they're not. Clarify. What am I picking up on, child? What is going on here? Thank you. Strength. To be someone's strength. Crippling someone. I picked up on this in one of the weekly readings, maybe 2 weeks ago. At the time you see this, it might be 3 weeks. But that mother energy, maybe a whole month ago, that feminine energy that would like peck at their young to prevent them from flying so they could never leave the nest. Something similar here, but this feels like love. Would like injure somebody and then turn around and shapeshift into their healer. Let me heal you. Oh, I'm your nurse. The whole time you the one that like tried to take them out. Somebody wants to be looked at as someone's strength. It's like, okay. Ooh, somebody's been looking into a particular someone, okay? For me to say particular somebody, it's very specific, okay? So this might not be for everybody. Just again, take what resonates. If this doesn't resonate with you, go check in with the Taurus, Gemini, and the Virgo, Libra reading, okay? If this earth, air is your cusp element, all right? But for whoever this is for, somebody has been researching someone or looking into someone, investigating someone to figure out what they like so they could show up in that form. And also creating like a void in someone's surroundings so that they could fill it. It's like destroying friendships so that you can be someone's only friend. So now they're dependent on you because they've all of a sudden fallen out with so many people, not knowing that this person was behind all of those fallouts. So that they could have this person to themselves. Or they can be seen as the savior when in actually they're the oppressor. Okay. Okie dokie. Empress energy. Okay. Right. Somebody wants to appear as an empress when they're really a queen of swords. Telling everybody or telling people that they're the one for this person or they're the empress that this person is looking for. You know what I mean? It's like spreading the seed, spreading the word. Or maybe attacking an empress who's actually meant to be on this chariot. Or someone's, again, attacking someone so that they come to them for strength. So they can be looked at as motherly when they're really cold. You gotta be cold-hearted to do that to somebody. Create destruction in their life just to come save them. What? Clarify this. What is going on in this Taurus season? I just heard Venus is revealing the truth. 3 of Cups in reverse. I cannot make it up. The Lovers. This Queen of Swords wants to be someone's lover. So they will take out the competition, any other options that I'm assuming an Emperor has or a Magician has, so that they're looked at as the one. Like somebody want to show up in somebody's world shining. Like, it's me that you've been looking for. I got everything. I know everything you want. And I put it all in me. So it's me. Like, isn't that in the, something about water could be very significant. Something about Neptune could be very significant. Wasn't that the Little Mermaid? Or like, I don't know if that was the first one or the second one, where Ursula turned into a human to seduce Eric, Prince Eric, so that he would fall for her and not for Ariel. So then she could keep the gift of the voice, of Ariel's voice. Somebody, yeah, it's like somebody going to desperate measures to be somebody's lover. Oh, wow. For the commitment, I'm trying to tell you. So that they can be looked at as commitment worthy. Because I do this, and I know that, and I got this, and da-da-da-da. And all that, they've been sleuthing in the dark, sleuthing in the subconscious of this person to figure all of this out. To manipulate. This is manipulation. Whether somebody wants to see it as that or not, it's manipulation. So they can align themselves with the frequency of the Empress that matches this Emperor, when that's not their true energy. And even if it's how they're growing and molding themselves, they're not meant to be on this chariot. I just keep getting like a circle and a line. The thing about it too, the chariot's not going to move unless the right people are on it. So either way, whoever's the Emperor is going to see, if they fall for this Queen of Swords tricks like that, they're going to see that they are not the one, because the chariot ain't going to move. And here's the Tower. King of Cups. Somebody's been trying to learn someone's heart so they, again, can position themselves as the right option. So they could turn these 3 cups in reverse. It's like somebody coming in and putting toxic or poison in these 3 cups. So that when the King of Cups takes a sip, it's, oh, that's gross. So now they don't have a taste for that no more. Or like it's a turn off. And then the only one who's not going to have poison in their cup is the Queen of Swords. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this was somebody's game plan. Child, I can't make it up. The Emperor. So this Emperor is also a magician. The high-powered energy. Yeah, I want to be the one that's in the 4 of Wands with the Emperor. Fuck these 3 cups. It's me. But it's like, rather than letting that naturally happen. Ooh, somebody mad. Ooh, somebody mad. Somebody mad. Rather than letting that naturally happen, somebody went out of their way to manipulate it so that that would be the only option. So that shows that this Queen of Swords is very insecure within themselves. Because why not let the Emperor choose for themselves? If you really are that Empress, you really are that big and bad, then that would translate. But if you know you're not that big and bad, but you're trying to fake like you are, that's going to translate too. I just heard the wool over the eyes. Yeah, it's like somebody tried to seal somebody's birthright or destiny here. I keep going back to the Bible. So I don't know if some of y'all are reading the Bible or studying the Bible, okay, or trying to figure out what that anthology is all about. Great for you. Good. It's the, they're showing me, is it Jacob and Esau? where Esau was the oldest, so naturally the birthright goes to him, but he traded it in for a bowl of soup. But in order to confuse, I want to say Abraham, I might be getting that all wrong, but whoever the elder was, they like put wool or hair on them so that the father, because I guess they went blind or something, could say, oh, this is Esau because he was hairy and all of that and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, okay, so I pass it down to you. The mother helped that. Help give the blessing to the second born. And not the first. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, somebody wanted to be the first option, but it's really the second. So, okay, tell me tell me more. Tell me more. What is this all? Oh, yeah, betrayal. The Ten of Swords. So let's just say, even if this emperor falls for it, again, it's still going to end up being betrayal, because the only people that can run that chariot are the people who are aligned with it. And you can't fake energy. Ten of Wands. It would be a burden. That's what I'm trying to say. It wouldn't move. This could have happened. This emperor could have fallen for this trick. And now they're wondering why they got the 10 swords in their back and they got to carry these 10 wands and why they can't get in a chariot. It's because the Queen of Swords manipulated them into giving them commitment. Because they studied what this person liked and presented themselves as all of those things. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Trying to block the soul from remembering. Okay. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Thank you. I can't make it up. The Two of Cups, where the masculine is looking beyond the feminine. Which would say that in order for the feminine to truly know her own love, she has to love herself. Okay, I don't know where that came from. So yeah, I don't think this Queen of Swords really loves herself. Clarify the Knight of Swords with this Empress. Yeah, somebody felt like blocking this soulmate energy between the Empress and the Emperor, holding that down, suppressing that, would lead this Emperor to fall into their arms and see them as the Empress and not the Empress as the Empress. Clarify the Knight of Swords with, thank you, and the Page of Pentacles. Studied. Like, I'm trying to tell you. Somebody studied what this Emperor needed or looked for or wanted out of a partner and did their very best to show up as it. Knight of Cups. Yep. Ignore that Three of Cups energy. I'm all that you need. I got the cup. The Knight of Cups. Like I said, all those 3 cups had something toxic in it. The Queen of Swords wants to show up with the only non-toxic cup so that this masculine then has a positive connection with them, or again, shows up after some sort of destruction they created in the dark behind closed doors for this Emperor to be like, I'm the one that can help you and save you and give you the truth and enlighten you. Like, you know what I mean? I got the answer. Well, of course you got the answer because you created the problem. But this Emperor didn't see that. They see it now, though, because Ten of Swords with the Ten of Wands. They're like, hold on. Why isn't, you know, somebody trying to turn the ignition on that chariot? Why is this chariot not moving? Yeah, this could be a King of Pentacles. Okay. Clarify Queen of Swords with the Hierophant. Temperance. With the Five of Wands. Exactly. Patiently waited to create enough chaos that would end up making a tower so that they could show up as the only committed one. The one that stuck through them, stood beside them, the ride or die. Killed off everybody. Jeez, killed off everybody else. Or attempted to. Attempted to suffocate a Six of Cups energy. Which gives me like kind of blot out or like eradicate or like bind up so that they would have a clear path to come through towards this Emperor. But that's how you know this is all out of alignment, because feminine energy don't go towards no masculine energy. That's just polarity. Like even in magnets, like, you see what I'm saying? Feminine acting in masculine energy is only going to repel a true masculine. Because true masculine energy is looking for their feminine counterpart, whether they're aware of it or not. But taking action towards that masculine puts that Queen of Swords in masculine energy. So it's not going to work. Like it would be a repellent anyway. Clarify the Magician with this Emperor. Thank you. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, somebody wanted the heart of this Emperor. Sees what they're trying to create. Oh, I'm the cup you're missing. You're a sword. And this Emperor showed up as a King of Cups, which tells me that this Empress is a Queen of Cups. Because the Six of Cups is between them. Clarify the Four of Wands. Yeah. This Emperor didn't expect to be betrayed like that. Because who would have the swords to put the 10 swords in the back? The Queen of Swords. Clarify the Chariot and the Three of Pentacles. It's going to be hard to get that Chariot to move. Someone's like, this is not what I manifested. But this is what this Queen of Swords was doing. Trying to stay steps ahead of this Emperor so that they could be always looked at as the viable option. And that's about to backfire. So a lot of backfires are happening here in Taurus season, apparently. Okay. Especially when it comes to Venus energy, love, relationships, partnerships, connections. Venus is exposing a lot in Taurus season. So what's the healing available then? What's going on? What's the guidance for Capricorn, Aquarius in this energy? Attracting like a rose. Receive desire. When I tell you I can't make it up. Thank you for that confirmation. Somebody tapped into their high priestess or used some sort of spiritual gift they maybe have or intuition to figure out how to attract this Emperor, to receive the Four of Wands with them, receive the alignment of the Chariot, and to also be what they desire. Come to me. I can't make it up. Don't go towards your Empress. Come to me. So using their magnetism for selfish gain, always going to bring about a Tower. After the rain, the silver lining, hope it's over, and mercy. The silver lining to all of this is for the Empress energy and the Emperor. Whatever that like phase of having to go through at the moon here, this had to play out. The silver lining is that there's still hope. And now whatever I just heard the reign of terror. Oh my gosh. Whatever the reign of terror this Queen of Swords energy was projecting out to get what they wanted, to get the commitment out of the Emperor, get the Hierophant out of the Emperor, is over. Whatever that come to me energy, that attraction spell work somebody was doing, that's broken. Okay. And held. Unseen help, support, and community. Oh, the Three of Cups in reverse. There was more than one person that was helping. Like I said, with Jacob and Esau, the mother helped the second born to get the birthright. Initiation thresholds and rebirth. Yep. This Queen of Swords has initiated themselves into learning some spiritual lessons for sure, and how to properly manage and deal with their High Priestess energy. And again, that confirms right there, this Queen of Swords was also getting support in creating this tower, in initiating these shakeups and this change for the crown of being the High Priestess to the Hierophant, which is where this Emperor is probably headed. Somebody wanted to be the one. Yeah, lineage of the rose, moved by the goddess, soul call, and gather. This person was moved out of the way, is about to be moved out of the way by goddess energy, by Venus. Because how dare you? How dare you misuse Venetian influence for your own personal gain in a way that, like, is out of alignment? Yeah, it's like somebody wanted to claim they do this in the name of love, and Venus is like, nope, don't claim me. Don't claim me. I ain't make you do that. Yeah, integration, embodiment, and action. Uh-oh. Mother Rose, returning to each other and compassion. Yep. So whoever thought they could get in between the Six of Cups, between the Empress and the Emperor, sadly mistaken. They are going to return to each other. And there will be silver lining, hope, it's over, and mercy between them, because they are the two that are meant to be in this chariot. So you can't take nobody's spot like that. If the divine says somebody's energy needs to be on that chariot in order for it to move, nobody, no faking, no, none of that. No faking, no flexing, no flogging is going to be able to make that chariot work. And that's what somebody's realizing. So there's nothing that anybody can do to stop the Emperor and the Empress from returning to each other. Because Mother Rose, Mother Venus says so. And don't let this Empress also be of the lineage of the Rose, of the lineage of Venus, or ruled by Venus. Venus is like, that's my child. You thought you was going to stop my child from getting the love that they are made of? Get in the way of what? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, you in for a rude awakening. Moved up by the goddess. The goddess created this tower. Because this Queen of Swords was trying to hold on to this Emperor. And block them from getting into this Six of Cups. So it's like this Queen of Swords knows that they're not this person's soulmate, but they want to be this person's soulmate so bad. Like to the point of doing all of this. Because sometimes it's like, okay, you might want somebody, you might like somebody, you might be attracted to them, but if it's not aligned, it's not aligned. Like, no need to force it. Nobody truly, genuinely wants to be in forced love. Unless that is a karmic thing that you need to learn through. And I feel like that's what a karmic thing this Queen of Swords had to learn through, or is learning through, or is about to learn through. I just heard false information. Stop putting false information out there. Clarify, come to me. Ooh. The grandmothers, remember your roots. perspective. And healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. Remembrance with the Six of Cups. Remember your roots. There's an ancient memory between the Empress and the Emperor. And somebody tried to block someone else from remembering where they came from, remembering their origin or their own energy, because then they would be able to discern and decipher who is in alignment with them and who's not. But regardless, the silver lining is healing is happening across the board. This Queen of Swords absolutely needs to heal, because to go that far, you so far out of your own principle and alignment, you need to go heal. Okay? But I feel like this is also healing for the Empress and the Emperor. Because the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands is here. This has been painful and a heavy burden. A burden. This Queen of Swords has been a burden to the connection between the Emperor and the Empress. And that's what they might try to guise, like they're trying to help, but they're really creating burdens and destruction, and they know that. They know that. They don't want to believe that, but they know that. The Sun, joy, fun, life force, success, and play. Yeah. It's like a moth to a flame. The Empress and the Emperor coming together, returning to each other, is going to give them a path, a Four of Wands and a Chariot that's full of joy, fun, life force, success, and play. And there are going to be a lot of people who aren't in alignment with that, Three of Cups in reverse, that are going to want a piece of it. But this is initiation for those souls to know boundaries. People just take stuff too far. Clarify the crowning. Thank you. Brothers of the road, sacred masculine, protection and support. That keeps coming out. The sacred masculine. This Queen of Swords wanted this Emperor to initiate them into having to be protected and supported by their Emperor's sacred masculine energy. So this Queen of Swords could have tried to get knocked up, tried to have a baby, or did. Child, who knows? This could have happened already. Under the guidance or under the guise of, I'm the one for you, you're the one for me, we're really locked in, we're so tied in. Somebody's... Somebody accesses Emperor's Akashic records illegally to figure out who they need and what did they need and what was this soul thing, so that they can emulate it and be the decoy. And maybe this Emperor fell for the decoy, so now there is that burden on the connection between the Emperor and the Empress, or a weight. Now that's like spiritual weight that has to be carried. This could have been a very rainy time for this Empress, where they had to find strength, as their Emperor could not see them because of them thinking this decoy was the actual Empress. Yeah, this Queen of Swords tried to initiate themselves into the Chariot timeline. So even if this Emperor and Empress come together, I'm going with them. Because I done initiated myself into having to be protected by the sacred masculine in this Emperor. So where they go, I go too. It's riding the coattails. So what they get, I gotta get too. Yeah, it's like somebody trying to squeeze themselves in between the Emperor and the Empress on the Chariot. That's crazy. Morning dew, clarity, a fresh start, and a positive outlook. Yeah. That's what this Tower is bringing. Plant yourself here, clarify. What did I say? I'm trying to tell you, this Queen of Swords tried to plant themselves in this Four of Wands. So, okay, yeah, I might not be in alignment. I might not get that chariot to move, but I've planted myself in this Emperor's timeline. So now wherever they go, I gotta go. New story, alignment, and coming together. Yeah. They tried to create it's exactly. Somebody read someone's Akashic records and tried to write themselves in the story. No, the story isn't that the Emperor and the Empress is going to come together and be on the chariot and have joy, fun, life, and success without me. No, the new story that I'm going to write in is now I'm there. I get to be a part of it. I'm going to write that in. I'm going to pencil myself into somebody's destiny, so they can't experience it without me being present, which means that they would always have access to destroy it or create problems and burdens to make the weight heavier, to create problems. So now anytime this Emperor wanted to go towards their Empress or wants to do something with the Empress, now this Queen of Swords can cut it and slice it. It's like the Emperor was always bound to meet this Empress, but the Queen of Swords knew that timing and tried to get there first. So now, again, it's like this Emperor is carrying this Queen of Swords on their back. Now they can move towards the Empress, but they always going to have this Queen of Swords around. Like, it's sad, but okay. Clarify the Mother Rose. Yeah, the blueprint is within the next step. The next step is for the Emperor and the Empress to return to each other. There is going to have to be a lot of compassion and mercy and trust and perspective that the Empress might be struggling with right now or having to kind of sort through. Yeah, but the potential is still there. It's happening. Keep going. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave it there. There's so much more I feel like I could say, but maybe that'll be for next season. I really do hope that this brought some sort of clarity around what you got going on here, Capricorn, Aquarius, or however this is relevant to you. Place yourself where you fit. Okay, again, don't be greedy with the messages. But let me know if any of this resonates with you in the comments. I'd love to hear that from y'all down below. If you want your own timeless reading or personal reading with me, an extended of this reading with me, you can book that at my website, cusproses.store. That's linked in the description box. And I thank you guys for showing love into this community with your likes, your comments, your shares, and by subbing. If you haven't already, subscribe so I can pick up on your energy for future readings and messages. All right, it'll help me out a lot because I do channel for my subscribers and channel members specifically. All right, so make sure you're subscribed so you can be a part of that pool of energy, and check out the store for your merch, for personal reading sessions. If you want a monthly reoccurring personal reading from me and with me, you can join my reading membership, the Royal Rose Club, on my storefront. Okay, one tier, the silver tier, gives you a mini reading with me, so it's just tarot like this. And then the gold tier gives you a reading like this, but an extra oracle spread. Okay, every month, guaranteed, so long as you are a member of the club. Okay, so check that out. I appreciate that, y'all. Okay, and thank you again for all the love you sow into this community by viewing and being here. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in our next one. Namaste.